Amazing undiscovered psychological truths that explain why we act the way we do. Approximately 80% of individuals use music as a way to get away from everything bad. For life. The last person you thought of before your inability to stay awake is either the cause of either your joy or your suffering. If you're unable to halt your flow of get out of bed at night and write your ideas down, your mind will be at peace as a result, thus you may snooze. We require less sleep when we are pleased require. Oversleepers often have cravings for more rest. 70% of your dreams are filled with secret communications. They have greater significance and weight than your logical thinking. When you spend money on experiences, you'll always carry more significance for you. Smarter individuals underrate their own abilities. Stupid individuals believe themselves to be bright. You automatically second-guess yourself when other people disagree. According to research, you're more likely to have feelings for someone who resembles your parent. Your online profile images are extremely important for getting a crush or developing one. Sleeping blocks off all scents, even the most unpleasant or intense ones. Missing someone causes insomnia. Your annoyance at having to be separated from that person keeps you from sleeping at night. If you have strong feelings about anything, reasoning doesn't matter. According to a research, when strange people inquired whether they would want to sleep, 75% of males are present with them answered yes, and each and every lady disagreed. Physical contact improves health. Research have shown that handshakes, embraces, and holding back tension and enhancing the mechanism of defense. Dreams are the exchanges you have with yourself together with your subconscious. An injured party may assign responsibility themselves. Making a decision to feel guilty is beneficial, bring back a sense of control over he lived. Hugs that stay longer than 20 seconds cause the hormone oxytocin to be released, increasing your confidence in the recipient. Men who don't get enough sleep are more likely to believe that a woman wants to have sex with them. Strangers who gaze into one another's eyes may fall in love. Two similar to one another couples are unlikely to stay together. According to research, emotionally taxing events like a breakup or divorce or the death of a loved one can really cause physical discomfort in the heart. This is a real illness called shattered heart syndrome. The opposite sex finds more appeal in kind individuals. Studies show that males wearing red are more attractive to women than guys wearing other hues. When you gaze at someone you love, your pupil grows to a maximum of 45. For a relationship to be considered a real love tale, it must endure longer than 4 months. The more you reject the person you admire, the more easily you will be seduced. Every woman desires a lot of sex with the man she loves. Men desire to have a lot of sex with a variety of women. Remember that by ignoring someone, you are training them to survive without you. If you want to go somewhere but no one else wants to, go by yourself and you will meet individuals who share your interests. Walter's blood is no longer thicker. Strangers now support us more than our families, and relatives only welcome you if you are successful. If you have a problem, focus on the source of the problem rather than the problem itself, so you don't have to deal with it again in the future. We'll never want to see you harmed again if you find someone who understands your tale. Simply be patient. A true gentleman lavishes his woman with his attention, respect, honesty, loyalty, and love. It's difficult to quit liking someone once you've begun. I can take a joke, but not one veiled as contempt. Love is meaningless without action. trust is meaningless without proof, and regret is meaningless without change. The most deadly opponent in your life is a close buddy who is competing with you without your knowledge. We frequently unknowingly adopt our pals' demeanors. When a woman wants commitment from him when he is not ready, a man's desire to her declines. A nice lady is hard to get by these days. You have to take from a thoughtless man who does not cherish what he has. It is tough to embrace the truth when all you wanted to hear were falsehoods. At least 10% of new accounts on free dating services are from fraudsters. According to the United States Census Bureau, there are 95 million unmarried persons in the United States, with 47% being men and 53% being women. University of Chicago researchers discovered that people were twice as likely to find a date through friends and family than through the bar scene. 4 out of every 10 professional dating relationships end in marriage. Psychologists discovered that most people make a judgment on a person's attractiveness within 3 seconds of meeting them during speed dating. Women are more terrified of meeting a serial murderer when they go online dating. Men are terrified of meeting someone who is overweight. According to a Match.com poll before a date, 43% said fresh breath was most important, 17% said trendy clothing, 15% claimed seductive scent, 14% said nice skin, and 10% stated amazing hair. Dating experts advise deferring cooking someone's supper until the 3rd date. When meeting a lady for the first time, about 40% of males lack confidence. Negativity is one of the greatest turn-offs on a date. Only 10% of persons who leave their marriage marry the person with whom they had an affair. Breakups are most prevalent between 3 and 5 months. According to online dating studies, women are most concerned about a potential partner's height, while men are more concerned about a potential date's weight. Men who are even an inch shorter than the average height, and women who are more than 20 pounds overweight, have a more difficult time finding a date. Tall guys have higher reproductive success than shorter ones because they can attract more partners. Women are more attracted to guys who have the perfect hunting physique, muscular shoulders, thin waists, and big chests and shoulders without being too heavy. According to studies, women regard men with beards as having biological and social attributes that would increase their worth as spouses, as well as being more powerful and energetic. According to a recent research, women prefer guys who smelt like their fathers. Both men and women thought symmetrical individuals of the opposite sex were more beautiful and healthier than their less symmetrical counterparts. Furthermore, men with higher symmetry had more sexual partners than guys with lower symmetry. Women want symmetrical men, especially while they are menstruation. The detection of these senses, however, appears to be a subconscious reaction. Attraction isn't just in the eyes of the beholder, there are universal criteria of appeal. Humans are in agreement over who is and isn't attractive, both within and across race and culture. 2 persons with comparable DNA play a 34% impact in friendship and match selection. Furthermore, couples with similar genes are more likely to have a happy marriage. Men find red-haired women more appealing. A lady dressed in red is more likely to be asked out on a date and to have more money spent on her. Infants between the ages of 2 and 6 months prefer to stare at faces evaluated as appealing by adults over ones assessed as unpleasant by adults.